Then let's continue with the story. Welcome back. Galulja has already given me the storage device. There looks to be a wealth of data, all of which is encrypted, so I'll need time to process everything. In that case, Alice and I might take ourselves around the city and check on the people. Aye, their mood has us a bit worried. I don't know if there's anything we can do to help, but we'll see. Understood. I'll let you know as soon as I finish my work. Thank you. We'll see you again soon. Guidance of the Hatso. Geode's concern is writ plain upon his face. Alice isn't wrong. The mood out there is still grim. Some of the Torali remember a time before they were dependent on the Sol system, but even they're unsettled and wondering aloud if they'll have the chance to reunite with old friends and family before they pass on. With good reason too. The journey home won't be an easy one for those who've grown old. That's why it's mostly been younger folk who have been leaving for Toral, ones with no elders to care for. Word of that problem has reached us in Tuliolam. My brother's doing all he can to see the Zak-Toral Railroad restored to the operation, so that people may come and go more freely. Unfortunately, the tracks only go as far as Vanguard, so some traveling by foot will still be necessary. Even so, the railroad would make things a slight easier. How long before it's back in service? I couldn't say. When I left for this visit, Kwana seemed reluctant to make promises. But while Shale's working on the data, we can go and see the state of it for ourselves. To Shalani Station then. I'll make sure to keep Kwana informed. I see a Pokemon. And it's never going to feel isolated like that, but at the same time you don't want to force yourself with people you don't vibe with, so it can be tough for sure. Yeah, I'm sure like I'll find, like I know several people that have similar sentiments. I think it just feels like am I crazy? I see like people just, I don't know, like it's just so weird. Doesn't make any sense to me. It's like maybe it's just like they're just playing the game, right? Like maybe that's it. That's another thing is I've since learned, but I have since learned to like kind of keep to myself a little bit more, because I try to be my genuine self as much as possible with my content. Hello? What? Oh, the railroad people. But a lot of people will like just have a persona, which is fine. I think it was confusing for me at first when I got onto the scene to like realize like, oh, I can't trust people like I thought I could, or like people don't have my best interests at heart. So I have to be careful like what I talk about, what I share, which I think is just good practice anyways, to not be like naive. Hello. Vow of Resolve and Bio-Roxas to boot. What can I do for you? We're hoping for some good news about the railroad. There's an increasing number of people looking to return to Troll that can't make the journey on foot. I see. As it happens, the Vow of Reason is also on his way here to take stock of the situation. Oh. Hello. Ah, scratch the on his way. Hello. Hey! Did I... Oh my god. Stop that. As you all know, my previous attire was that of a gleaner, and I've chosen a different path. It was time for a change. That's so funny. You hear about the railroad too? It was in part for my sake that the original Dawn Blazer was sacrificed, so I felt it only right that I assist with its replacement. Speaking of which, I assume Lamachi has explained the growing urgency of the need. What have you to report? The new locomotive was on track for completion, but we're having difficulty pulling her to the station, in a manner of speaking. You see, when we used the Dawn Blazer to get into the dome, Urgency outweighed all other considerations, but now we're back to our original problem: how to run the railroad without upsetting the inhabitants of Mowahetsuin? That is the Ranik, though the Hetsara that follow them are none too pleased about their Hetso being spooked by the noise of the locomotive either. The solution I've devised to quiet the railroad should address that complaint, but a silent train presents a different danger. The Ranik will need to be deterred from wandering across the tracks. And I suppose we can't just blow the whistle at them or they'll panic and be put off their grazing again. Weren't the railroads plotted to avoid the Ranik's preferred grazing areas though? It's odd they're getting so close in the first place. The Ranik's grazing patterns have shifted since the tracks were laid. Not certain why, but I intend to ask the people in Mowahetsuin for their insight. As a major proponent of the railroad, I have a duty to assist in this matter, and I too would hear what the Hetsar have to say about it. They're the ones most affected after all. I believe it would be best to begin there by consulting the leader, Wado. The rest of you can accompany us to the Hetsaro encampment if you like. Can't believe it took me until 7.1 to realize I've been reading Ranik entirely wrong this whole time. I might be saying, wait, how do you say it? I'm not good at pronouncing things. So it's very likely I pronounce it wrong. You have 104 totems for the EX3. I've done a fair bit of grinding. I might finish out the grind this weekend. 48. Because I'm like so ready for Fru. So I want to make sure that I don't like lose out on the totems or the wing chance. It's like Ronek. Oh, okay. Ronek. You can 100% trust me with your credit card info. Okay, Guma. I believe you. Vow of resolve, vow of reason. I bid you welcome to our camp. But what brings you all the way to Mowahetsuin? I thank you for seeing us. Our visit concerns the matter of the Zoctoral Railroad. You two have noted the Ranek's unexpected change. My son Shepetto has been looking into this matter. Shepetto? Normally, we expect the Ranek to keep their favored grounds nearby for a while yet. And despite a thorough search, we haven't found anything wrong with the quantity or quality of the grazing in both of these places. Yet they refuse to keep to where they usually would, instead pushing westward towards your railroad. I certainly see no cause for this unseasonal migration. Nevertheless, should they continue to move west, we will follow. As any true Hetsar would, I suppose. As you may have surmised, I am a Hetsar descendant. My parents travel with Ranek as well, though I myself have no memory of the experience. I was left behind as a babe, you see, during such a migration. One of many sacrifices necessitated by a nomadic lifestyle, I'm forced to assume. Chance encounter with a kind Palu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. Became a stallkeeper in Tuliola's markets, and noticed where the Dawn Servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As his tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. I really enjoyed the story of Dandro. It was good. I've been cutting up the old, like MSQ. I'm like halfway done, I think. I was making like really good progress, and I stopped this week and last, as I finished up the Psychology of Xehanort. Cannot say the idea of following in their footsteps that I might better make excuses for their actions never much appealed to me. As is so often the case, you are correct. Though my discomfort with the Hetsara way may arise from fear of reopening old wounds, Rather than blind for innovation, it would nevertheless see me repeat past mistakes. And to refuse to learn one of our country's treasured traditions would make me a poor dawn servant indeed. Please teach me of the Ronak and what they mean to you. We'd be delighted. In the meantime, your companions are welcome to look around. Sorry, I completely distracted. Very, very distracted. Okay. I'm sure I didn't miss a lot. Hey! Rootless Bow, how you doing? Thanks for the raid. Welcome, welcome. How you guys doing? How was your raid? Not raid. How was your stream? I am Bio-Roxas. Play a lot of Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy 14. And we're going through the MSQ right now. Seeing the greeting, I assume you're also from Final Fantasy 14? Now introduce yourself to anyone who looks busy and ask if you can help. They'll be happy to teach you what to do in exchange for another pair of hands to do it. Let's meet back here later to share what we've learned. People of culture. Just doing MSQ2. Nice, 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 nice. What part? If you're not here yet, I will let you guys skedaddle just in case I'm not like ruining any story moments. The part you're at? Oh no! Okay, yeah. I'll put it on hold for just a second. I don't wanna ruin any story moments. But I appreciate the raid. What's your favorite content in 14? What is the what is the button? Is it this one? No. There's a button that like looks up. Not that one. Is it this one? Ha. Yellow. I can see. Deep dungeons and collecting stuff. Okay, sometimes mentorship. So like collecting achievements. Started playing this game on your Xbox almost a week ago. Hell yeah! Hope you're enjoying it. I've been trying to get my wife into it, and she started as White Mage, and we've gotten to she's gone to like the different city states so far. Deep dungeons seems like super fun content. I've never gotten to like do it myself, but well, I did enough to get one of the weapons in the first one, which is called Palace of the Dead, I think. I love deep dungeons. I like the shiny stuff. Did you do Eureka Orthos? I feel like no one talks about Eureka, actually, now that I think about it. Like, people do a lot of like solo dungeon stuff for Palace of the Dead. I hear Heaven on High sometimes. I don't hear anyone talk about Eureka, which is so interesting because I feel like the vibes of that one were super cool. Like, I like the aesthetic, and I like the idea of going into I don't know if you go into the Crystal Towers, but it's like near it. You haven't finished your, you need to finish it. Right? Like, I feel like people just kind of bounced off. Maybe because the rewards aren't super great. You're an archery. Job goal is Bard. Bard is fun. Bard is a fun one. I think out of the Fizz ranged, I'd rank like Dancer, then Bard, then Machinist. I almost actually Funny story, before I got into the static that I'm in now with like Fox and Loki and all the others, I almost switched my main job because I'm red mage. I almost switched over to bard. I did Abyssos and I was like, you know what? Next year I'm gonna spread my wings. I'm gonna try out Fizz ranged. I'm gonna do bard. And then I got into my static and I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna do red mage. These people are serious. I don't want to like mess them up by trying a new job. And here I am today. Let me think. I did Anabasios with them. We did Island together. We did Top. We did T. We've done a lot of hard content, and now we're doing. We did the new tier this go around, and now we're doing Fru on content, which is super exciting. Maury, are you guys? Because you guys just cleared M4. Are you guys going into Fru? The main reason I leveled Bard was to play the funny instruments. Oh, right, yeah. Reaper's fun. I love Reaper. My Fizz range primarily Bard, but I love Magic Caster so much. I am such a big red mage stan. It'll get love one day. It'll be on par with the others. I swear. Yeah, I'm excited. I think like probably like half of our static is going in on on like server up. So I'll definitely be streaming at like 6 a.m., which is wild. Ooh, yeah, T's fun. T's a good one. How coping hard right now? What do you mean? Oh, red mage. Oh, astrologian. Guys, look at this. I just got the new weapon. What? I got lucky on one of the first days of the patch. Burn your friend's eyeball. Yeah, with the LV3. I got this one. I think if I get another one, I'm gonna do Dark Knight, even though I don't play Dark Knight a lot. The red gloves, why? I think this is the Archaeo. I think it's just the crafted things. It's a highlight piece. It looks fine, right? Does it look that bad? Why are these? Wait, why do I have this? Oh. Because it's better. Oh, yep, and I'm playing with prisms. The Dark Knight weapon looks really good. Trying to think if there's any other ones I liked. I like the monk. The shark weapons for the monk is really good. Okay, I'm gonna keep going rootless if you and your community want to stick around, by all means. But I wanted to chat, talk a little bit, but I also want to get back into the story. But I totally understand if you guys want to run. I would not want to take your first playthrough and your reactions and like that from you and your community. So no hard feelings. Get out of here. Oh wait, what? What are they saying? To remind you, this material is fit for medicines, poultices, and soap to drive away pests and other evils, to sustain fires, and to flavor food. Have another guess. Maybe they're done? I don't know. It sounds like there's a story there, but that is indeed the correct answer. We discovered myriad uses for running chips over time, each a boon to our way of life. Where there is a need, our Hetso always provide. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, okay. What are you doing? This won't do. The wind will go right through it. And me without my needle and sinew? Here you go. cake on a fork for... Oh, is that what? Black mage? Or white mage? This is precisely what I needed. Oh, I should be able to patch up the covering now. Given how often we pack up and reassemble our tents, they're bound to get their occasional tear. Fortunately, the Ronak hide they're made of is durable enough that we generally needn't worry. They take care of the Ronak though, right? So I guess if one passes, they just like use it. Hello. Yeah, where you going? Where you going? Oh?
See ya.
Wait, what kind of treat are you getting?
I don't know, I just need a little sweet treat right now.
I want a treat.
What kind of treat do you want?
I don't know. Chat, what? She's leaving you. Yeah, no, she makes that joke all the time.
I tell him that all the time. I go, I'm leaving you.
Then you know what I say? You wouldn't like that joke if I made it.
Yeah, you shouldn't make that joke. It's a nasty joke. You're so rude.
Oh, man. Ice cream? Ooh, ice cream sounds good.
Is that what you want?
I kind of want some ice cream. What flavor, though?
Let's suggest something vile.
You guys are so mean to me.
We just love you. Is that a buffalo?
It's called a Ronak.
What the hell is that?
Mm.
I don't like to look at that.
Did I do something wrong? Oh, wait.
Ooh, jalapeno popper ice cream? Mmm.
Can we get a timeout from a... Just kidding.
Alright, well, I'm leaving you.
We haven't figured out the ice cream that I want yet.
Well, figure it out and let me know. Ooh, pickle ice cream.
God, okay. I want, like, moose tracks.
Moose tracks.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Moose tracks are great. It's the best ice cream.
You're a moose track.
Mm.
Okay, bye.
Uh,
I'm gonna check the fridge before I go see if we need any milk. Bye.
oh, wait. Hey, did they just say I'm part of their tribe? Because I'm a Makute?
See ya.
See ya. Moose tracks are the best ice cream because there's always that sliver of chocolate like right in the middle, which is this huge chunk of chocolate. It's great. And then you have the little tiny Reese cups. It's perfect. It's great. I love it. Apologies for my tardiness. I was tasked with grazing the Ronak and ended up rather far afield. I found myself wandering hither and thither at my companion's inclination. To force us back to the trail seemed inappropriate. But how is your own work? I hear the perfect pregnancy food is dipping hot Cheetos into melted chocolate? Who you been talking to? Actually, when my wife was pregnant, she hates burgers. Like hamburgers, cheeseburgers, she hates, like never grew up eating them, hated them. When she got pregnant with our daughter, she had the biggest craving for like this local restaurant. And she's never gotten them before, but she had this like the biggest craving for whatever reason for a cheeseburger from this place. And ever since then, she always eats cheeseburgers from there. It's so funny. Can't get ice cream till tomorrow. Why not? Oh, I think I get paid tomorrow. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Parents had a duty to the Ronak, as they did to me, and so I wonder if their leaving behind was not so selfish an act as I once believed. A happy ending. I have no way to know, of course, and regardless, this has no bearing on our present concerns. We are here in service of the people of Tyrol, after all. Nevertheless, I thank you for helping me find deeper meaning in what we've done today. I will endeavor to remain curious, especially where the Hetzo are concerned. I'm glad to hear that, Valkuana. You're welcome among our herd anytime. I'm not really dieting, but trying to eat healthier, and tomorrow's our freebie day. Oh, hell yeah! That's awesome. I actually, right before stream, I almost bought, there's this, like, workout game for the Switch that I'm like trying to use to get me more active. Because I have a gym membership and I'll go every so often, but I'm just like, I'm so bad at it. And I always like talk myself out of going to the gym. And I was like, if I have a workout buddy and we just like do this game together, then it'll work out. And so that's what I'm doing. God, those eyes. Juana, how did it go? I believe I finally understand the significance of the Hetzo. They nourish the Hetzar as they grow and provide warmth and companionship in a harsh and unpredictable world. They are the equal of any man, not beasts to be tamed. Moreover, Ranak are sensitive. Though we may treat their injuries or brush their coats to keep them hale, they must ever be free to follow their instincts and seek lands where they might thrive. The Hetzar would never cage them, and neither should we. To control their migratory patterns or capture those who wander too close to the tracks is out of the question. Then it is particularly important to advance our original line of inquiry. Fortunately, we were able to visit the Runak's once favored grazing grounds. As we were told, the grass looks fine. The place is too quiet. It's not just the Runak. Even the birds and field mice have fled. We did encounter one pair of Ceratopraptors, but they looked to be passing through in a hurry. Typically, that sort of behavior in the fauna would be associated with natural disasters. Earthquakes, landslides, and the like. Though the Hetzar would have surely put two and two together were the cause geological, I measured the area's aether to be certain. There was indeed nothing to suggest recent environmental disruption, but I did notice one anomaly. A strong etheric signature to the east, moving across the plain, albeit slowly. What do you think, Kawana? Given where we are, I believe we are dealing with a powerful beast, a predator perhaps, given the local fauna's behavior. One of the raptors we saw looked like it had a bite taken out of its tail, but something with very large fangs. Oh. Couldn't be a Turahetso. Turahetso. Ranik Reaver. In the common tongue, our people have several names for such creatures. Fangs that steal Hetso in the night is another evocative one. Ranek can fend off many predators with their horns, but not the Turahetso. Their scales are tough as adamant, and neither horn nor air can pierce them. A well-toothed carnivore with an unusually tough hide. Cannot recall any such fauna in this region. They usually roam the wilds in the northeast, and most herds keep well clear of them. I can't tell you why this one is so far from home when it's packed both. In any case, I believe the source of the Ranak's consternation is clear, as is our next move. We must drive this reaver away, but they might return to the grazing lands in peace. I'm on it. Never fear, we'll make certain that the beast threatens you no more. Ooh, okay. The Ranek Reaver is a clear threat to the local population. We cannot allow it to roam unchecked. But it won't do for us to go running off in search of it without having made proper preparations. And if others returning from across the plain have spotted it, they may be able to inform us of its recent behavior and where it might be found. Your progress of the upcoming battle will be saved at certain points. Okay. God, there was one of these during Endwalker. It wasn't like super far into the expansion, I don't think. But it was a nightmare because the servers were just like being, I don't know if they were being DDoSed or if it was just like the connection was so bad because the servers were so overloaded with Endwalker. But it was a nightmare trying to get into the instance for the thing, but then you'd get kicked and have to redo it all. It was wild. I don't know if anyone remembers that time, but it was not in from the cold. Yeah, I think that was it.
And our Ronek are practically paralyzed with fear. We must get them to safety.
We can assist by helping to calm the creatures. Once they're less agitated, it should be possible to hurt them.
And after they're out of harm's way, we'll deal with the Ronek Reaver.
Oh, it's great. That was great. But it was, I had, wait, maybe in from the cold. Wait.
They'll be safe with me. Please.
In from the
Be
cold
careful out there.
was the instance where like you get you kidnapped, right? Is that the same one where you start out as Thancred? Was that all just like one long sequence? So I feel like there was one part where like you had to play as with soup. Okay, yeah, and then you okay, yeah, because you escape and you're in the different body. I think the one I'm thinking of is your Thancred, and you're having to like sneak through enemy camp, and that one kept disconnecting for me, and it was the worst thing ever. In from the cold was like really good. I think things were more stable by that point, at least when I got to it. This is the incredible. It wasn't the internet, it was the servers, I think. What's happening?
Make haste. We must protect the Ronek.
Of course, yeah.
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
I love it. Oh, the music in this is so good. Where am I going? There we go. Okay. I'm so directionally challenged.
They're terrified. We must do what we can to soothe them.
Oh, I've seen a screenshot of this. Stroking action. Snuffle. Stroking?
That herd should be all right. Let's look for stragglers. The Ronek are to rally too. None shall be left behind.
Hello.
There must be something up ahead. Come! There!
These are no match for the likes of us.
Block them up.
In a panic was clearly an understatement. More are coming!
Jesus Christ, dude. Why don't all these animals show? They're like, oh yeah, now's my time. Let's all plan a coordinated strike. Oh shit, that was cool. Was that a unique ability for Koana?
All or nothing then.
Holy shit, I love that move. Hey Violet, how you doing?
It seems that did the trick.
Eating dinner, redoing break my sleep. Nice. What part? Or what character, rather?
For the fodder, at least. But where's...
Oh. Here we go. Oh. Holy shit, okay, they weren't kidding.
We've got a big one coming.
Bro, I think I'd eat Ronak in like one bite. Wouldn't even have to chomp on him.
Scales and wicked fangs.
Yeah, I can see why that's a predator.
Ronak River, and no mistake.
That thing's huge, dude.
There, that one there.
Dang. Koana?
Not so fast.
Whoa! Oh no! Yeesh.
Even should it cost me my life.
Oh shit.
I will save the head soul.
Oh. Bonk. We get to fight this thing, right?
Kona, are you all right?
Do not concern yourself with me. Get the Ronek to safety.
There. You've nothing to fear.
Right. Let's finish the job.
I made a vow to our people. You shall plague them.
Let's
no
go.
longer.
I'm doing it because I can't do the grind in normal mode to get the secret ending, so I had Terra but the hidden episode unlocked. So redoing Aqua? If the hidden episode unlocked, you should be able to just go to the save file for that.
You'll find the vow of reason is not without resolve.
Oh my god, we're doing no damage.
Damn it! Not even a scratch.
some time to think, will you?
For some reason, I thought if you beat the hidden episode, it would just give you the secret
Must
one.
have a weakness.
I don't know though.
I will find it.
What?
Keep it busy. I need time.
Or start analyzing.
Right. Go for the legs.
Right, it's so strong. I love we've just never seen it in this area. It looks cool though, I like it. Oh. Oh my god. Whoa.
Now
Got
we
him.
just have to keep it pinned.
Oh shit.
Get thinking, Kona.
Look at his little arms. Whoa.
Protective current of ether. But whence does it flow?
That's cool.
I've got it.
Whoa. Oh
One
shit.
well-placed piercing round to the chest and
Holy shit. They showed this in
you're
the
done for.
yeah, they showed that in the Woo. There we go.
That stemmed the flow of protective ether.
Nothing stopping us now.
Oh, that is the PvP of the. I've never played PvP as a machinist, but I get targeted a lot.
Still not backing down, huh? Fine with me.
Whoa. Oh, that's different. That was hot. Sir. Aether call. No, don't do that. Stop that. Stop that. Okay. Oh wait.
Must disperse that ether ere the river recovers it.
Meow.
This is going to hurt.
No, 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 no. Yeah. Got his ass. Bow, 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 ba-dow.
We did it. The Etso, are they?
The Ronek have all made it to Mehua Hetsuan. Hunters are scouring the area for any remaining threats, but the local fauna appear to have calmed down.
We cannot thank you enough for your timely aid. You, most of all, Bow of Reason. We feared you would be loath to take direct action, yet you didn't hesitate to put your life on the line for our Hetso.
He said R.
I did no more than is a Dawn servant's duty. The ethereal conductivity of those scales is astounding. I dare say we could repurpose them to create a device that emits controlled pulses of ether.
Oh, so when the train
Ether
comes through, it makes
resembling
sure.
that of the predator the Ronek fear most.
Is that not? I feel like that's as disruptive as like a
Might work.
horde.
If we struck the right balance, we would have the means to deter the Ronek from approaching the railroad without causing them undue distress.
Okay.
Incredible! Kona, you've done it again.
I guess maybe like a lower, like pulse of ether.
I must say, I was hoping I'd never have to see one of these again. Still haven't forgotten the last one. And it's been more
Right.
than
I was
20
wondering if this
years
is what
now.
like killed his parents.
I had come as a trader to the camp in Lozeni Hetta. A camp that was obliterated in an instant by that monster. Lozeni Hetta. That's where the Pelu Pelu trader found me as a babe.
So his parents didn't leave
Please.
him.
Can you tell me what you saw? As I said, I had traveled there to trade with our fellow Hetzaro. Like us, they followed the Ronek. And like us, they were visited by a reaver. The fiend struck like a whirlwind in the night. It was chaos.
Yeesh.
I grabbed some token belongings and bolted in a panic, thinking only of getting as far away as possible. But even in my panicked state, I could not help but notice the young couple racing the other way, toward the fell creature.
That's his parents.
Distracted, I heard one cry, "Save our son! Save the Hetzo!" After that, nothing but the pounding of my heart and feet and Rodak thunder. I ran and ran. And as the sun broke the horizon, I found myself separated from both man and beast. Windborne words say that a group of survivors reunited with their remaining Ronek and have long since moved on. But still more were never seen again, including the brave couple. Or so the story goes.
But did Kawana not talk to this guy before? That sounds like...
And what became of their child? I'm afraid I don't know. But if he wasn't with the survivors, even if he lived through that night, the wilderness wouldn't have been kind to a little one out on his lonesome.
Maybe not. But perhaps a passing Pelu would. And one day, even a Dawn servant himself.
Huh?
All these years, I was convinced that my parents had left me behind to follow after the Ronek. But now I see they didn't abandon me. They were trying to keep me safe. I've wasted so much time resenting them, when in truth, they gave me everything I have today. It is thanks to them that I live to know the warmth of family, even after they were gone.
No.
And now that I am Dawn's servant, all of Tuliyola is my family.
Hey, Faye, thanks for the lurk.
A family I will always protect.
The music of this
as
game is
my
always like
parents
really good.
protected me.
Hello. Welcome back.
You want your ice cream?
I'll get it later. To know that the Hetzo are safe is more than enough. Yet, would it be wrong to hope that in protecting them, we also avenge my parents? It is the least I owe to them after all this time. Alright, thank you for standing by me as Dawn servant and as the often perfect man beneath that mantle. Now, let us return our attentions to the matter we came here to address, shall we? We have removed the root cause of the Ronik straying from their favorite grazing. Obtain the tools to devise an additional precautionary measure, a silent whistle as it were. This whistle must be capable of emitting pulses of ether strong enough that they will shy away from the tracks on instinct, yet not so strong as to drive them into a panic. If we can achieve this, it'll be a far sight better than a traditional whistle, more effective and less stressful for the creatures themselves. That isn't, I feel like a dog whistle is like not good, right? For a dog. It sounds like the same thing, it's just that like they can't hear it, so they think it's like less effective. Way distressing, but maybe not. Sure.
My friend.
You bumped into your friend.
Well, I saw her at the grocery store.
You saw her
Bumped into each other.
randomly on complete happenstance.
What? What are you saying? No, okay, I was literally sitting there checking out. I wasn't sitting. I was standing there checking out at the grocery store. And I am in the zone. I am scanning my groceries and the self-checkout. I am listening to my audiobook about this actress who's using all of her hard-earned money to start a farm.
Yeah?
And you know, that's what I want to do. So I'm listening to her, you know, my audiobook in my ear, and she's like, and then we got alpacas. And I was like, oh. And then somebody comes up to me and they're like, hello, hello. And I'm like, ah! And it's my friend, and she's like, I've been calling you. I've been saying like, hello, hello, for like 4 times, and you're just in the zone. And I was like, sorry. It was really awkward.
Train.
We're ready to go.
We're so back.
Whoa. She looks as good as new.
If I had time to do a proper job, could have really made her shine. Had to cobble together the exterior with spare parts. We refurbished the interior, though. Not that you can appreciate it from out here. But as far as the Ronek are concerned, we've spared no effort. From the ballast to the ties, we've adjusted every bit of the track so she'll run quiet as a field mouse.
You and your crew have worked wonders. Our nation is in your debt.
Come now.
What's the train for?
Credit's due to Tuliolal. It's thanks
Other
to
than
the
like
folk
helping
you
transport
recruited from every
citizens
corner of the continent that we were able to get her up and running so quickly.
from the Vanguard. It's just for like
Besides,
I don't know.
the ethereal whistle's the true
Transport?
marvel. And we
General
wouldn't
transport?
have that without the scales you brought us. However grateful you are, know that we're even
No,
more.
I know it's for like the people in Solution 9, but there has to be another reason, right? Like what was the original reason for them to build a train? Because they were working on when we first got here in this story, right?
Right. If we're done talking, let's put this train through her paces.
For a murder mystery. Really? See ya. Wait, should I be on that? Okay, bye. See ya. Bye-bye. Well, whistle time. Is the whistle gonna work?
There's a Ronek up ahead.
Hey, Dustin. How you doing? Use the whistle.
Now, to test our whistle.
You're stressed.
On it. Just point it in the
GP
general
told you so?
direction
Okay.
and-
I believe you. You know what? Oh shit. You know what I thought of? You guys know that you guys know that like the priest that like prays over you?
It's moving away.
It's like the Kamehameha wave and just like blasts people
Meanwhile, our
away.
friends over there appear wholly unperturbed.
Wait. You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
With this, we can alert those who wander too close without disturbing the rest of the herd.
A roaring success. In a quiet way, like.
I don't know what this TikTok is, but
Then with your permission, Vow of Reason, the Shaktaral Railroad is back in service.
this one. Wham! Just think of that, but with the with the raw deck. You guys haven't seen that? Yeah. Like, let's try this whistle. Bzrt. Oh, you should look them up. They're so funny. For a while there, we were real worried about that we'd never get the railroad running again. But now that test drive was such a success, we can breathe easy and start hauling people to and from the dome. First Shallowane and then the continent. Watch out, Zoctorel. Here we come. I share the sentiment, but we've got a mountain of work ahead of us to ensure smooth operations. Time to get back to it. The efforts of all here today have not gone unnoticed. Once more, I thank you. As for your own work, I trust you can handle matters in Alexandria, Lamachi. Oh wow, shit, the end. Okay. Well, it's possible that Shale has made some headway by now. And regardless, we should spread word that the railroads have been restored to service. Shale, what do you have her working on? Gulja's mother. Wait a minute. I feel the same in his shoes. Have felt the same. Some questions are painful to leave unanswered. When did the number go up? What do you mean? There's no cause to look at me like that. The Kafkia we met may have only been a simulacrum. You didn't search for what she left behind because she left it with me. I will carry it always. Speaking of things you're carrying, aww, you got the teeny tiny Kafkia. What is it? What? No. It's merely a token from Alexandria. Our friends in Oblivion would not take no for an answer. They thought it as good a souvenir as any. Whatever you say, for what it's worth, I think it's a nice way to bring her with you on your travels. Oh no! Oh, my heart! Oh, that's so sweet! Yes, well, you're off to the dome now, aren't you? I thought I might join you for a time, see if there's aught I can do for the people there. Much changed though it is, I still consider it my home. Of course, we can give you the full story on the way. That's so sweet. I love Aaronville. I love that so much. Kakiwa, the person don't hear an F. Thought I've heard Aaron values have an F, but I don't know. Into the back room? I always think of the back rooms like the liminal space whenever I go here. Simple yet elegant solution, and thus is the railroad back in operation. Meanwhile, Shale has nearly finished processing the data. She'll be able to share her findings with us imminently. Hello. We're interrupting something, I gather. Majistola, what brings you here? I've seen enough of the gate and the sky deeps to note for now. I'm shifting my investigation to living memory. While there, I thought I would do well to have the company of an expert on Electrope. I'd like to take a closer look at the place myself. I can join you once we've finished here. Lest you fear I've forgotten, once I've made headway with living memory, the key in your keeping shall be the next subject of my scrutiny. Sounds good to me. Doesn't it have like the ASM symbol on it or something? I remember people talking about that at the end of Dawn Trail. Where I laughed out loud at Mikululja in the back rooms.
There was a mountain of data to sift through, much of it tantalizing, I admit. But it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest, so to answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Teishulja herself.
Oh.
While I've not listened to it yet, I have a selection ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
Definitely haven't listened to this by myself. Definitely haven't.
Yes,
But I have it pulled up right here. We can listen to it. Just want to reiterate, I have not listened to this.
Several audio files will now play in sequence.
Please set aside a set amount of time.
My name is Teishalja, and I decided to record this to help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose.
Mother?
Oh.
Officially was a Virgin with the Lance Guard. I was part of a contingent dispatched to Yasulani to hunt a Tural Vidral that was wreaking havoc. After our mission was complete, I elected to remain. It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth,
Oh, we know.
I could not bear to return to Tuliolal. I had hoped to aid Commander Zoralja in the right of succession, but he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course, one of the nameless many in his army. To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran. And in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path. A path that changed my life. When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within, and reunited with my commander.
Oh.
How am I to speak of Commander Zoralja?
Yes, how indeed.
I admired him. His incontestable strength. His unwavering focus. He was a man of great passions.
Mm-hmm.
I watched him, captivated by his intensity. From afar, I would not dare approach. And in watching, I came to
Did you know? Okay. She can turn it around. She can still turn it around.
His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon.
Hmm.
That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew.
Honestly, I get
The
it.
experiment will soon proceed to its next phase, and when it does, as he promised, I will have my heart's desire. Today, it should have been today. A new beginning. What I have dreamed of for so long.
Oh.
I hold a future in my arms. If he could see him, embrace him, surely that would be enough. So full of hope I was. A foolish hope.
Oh no. No.
Its scales are blue.
He's your son.
It's like we never had sex before. Huh?
I can't.
could I? How? To raise a child, be a father. I don't. I can't. No! No!
Aw.
Get it away from me. Get that thing away from me!
Damn. Well, sorry to unlock that memory for you, bud.
It's all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all. He'll come around. We'll be...
Oh, that's so sad.
Kanunoka shouting for me.
Hey, Loki, how you doing?
Research hasn't been going well, but I can't let him take it out on my baby. Hush now, little one. I know just where to hide you.
Yeah, definitely not Dad of the Year. It seems like something kind of
That's all of them.
hit on. Something hit too close to home for him. Kind of made him spiral.
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We know some manner of accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Hey, Golocha.
I'm fine, Lamachi. Father and mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe they wouldn't have been. But sometimes things don't work out, no matter how hard you try. I can't tell if I'm happier now.
Oh, poor kid.
But it's better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, this song. It's better to know, a profound response for one so young. Though I wish he didn't have to be. Guluja is indeed wise beyond his years. Yet one never outgrows the need for dependable companions. It is fortunate that he has you. Thank you, Shale. Because of you, I got to hear my mother's whole story. You heard it because you were brave enough to listen, Guluja. Remember one thing, remember that. Now then, having shared what I can at present, I am ready to head to Living Memory, where you are. I'm planning to be thorough, so we won't need to stop for supplies on the way. That said, I promise we won't remain over long. I know we all have much and more to attend to. For now, farewell. A word before you leave. Our network's already spreading word of the railroad. We expected people would be clamoring to get on the first train back. Yet their actions have been the polar opposite. Scant few seem inclined to depart Alexandria anytime soon. What? When we spoke before, you said many from Tuliolo were eager to reunite with friends and family. Were they concerned about getting through Vanguard? If so, we could take turns accompanying them. In any case, we need to speak with the people ourselves. Let's start at Lano 9. Pokemon, I'm glad you're excited, but you kind of just ruined the, like, suspense or, like, the surprise of something big coming. There may be still people gathering in Praxis Park. Let's try there first.
People look uneasy. Did something happen?
Oh, what was with you?
Have you heard? Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
Huh?
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right, and a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
Huh? He couldn't revive?
Such a senseless way to die. They say that he expended his last soul cells during Zoraljar's attack on the city.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
But we'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function. I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Yeah, it must be so weird to like just be.
So, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully
I feel like having to like wrestle with
it could
loss,
happen to you or me.
just like randomly, is wild. Or just like the concept of like people dying.
Every waking moment thinking only of how we might die.
Right, exactly, like just like that.
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
Look! It's Queen Sphene!
Huh? Wait, what? Huh? Did they not for what? Did we not all just celebrate her death like a day ago?
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset, and I don't know what to do.
I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm here to set things right.
This is a dream, right? What is happening? They did mention her like headset as a regulator.
Sphene is gone.
But it was a special kind of regulator.
Forever.
What did you do?
You there, Gusson. You were the Queen's aide, weren't you? What's the meaning of this?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
Aww.
What are you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself.
What is happening?
We all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
What oh.
A funeral? For Her Majesty?
Oh, the black regulators.
What a curious jest. You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives lost during the attack of Alexandria. Her Majesty walks among her people that she might support them in this most trying of times.
What is happening?
That is not cause for consternation.
Your Majesty, Won't you free us from these terrible memories of the departed?
No! Don't backtrack.
There's no way to live. Not for us, nor our children.
I wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort. You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution.
She's gonna kill everyone.
All of us shall be made endless.
Nope.
I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cells.
What? They just all live forever?
You need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like. Our stores of ether are, at present, not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone. But some of you received neo-regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute.
5,000? Holy shit.
One day soon, those with neo-regulators will be called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
Oh boy.
But only 5,000.
He didn't get one.
You victor!
You're not Sveen.
The real Sveen would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
Holy shit. Oh, did the lights just like darken?
I am Sveen, the Queen of Reason.
I don't believe you. Creepy. Oh. Oh no. I don't feel welcome here anymore.
Let's return to the back room. I need to calm down, and then we'll talk.
Oh, I know, they're just leaving it on a cliffhanger. Who are you? Was her dress always like super, this looks different. Ew, no! No. She's so back. At the message terminal, how does she propose to create new Endless? We must contact Ishtal as soon as possible. Whew. Whoop, sorry. God, yeah, I need 7.2 now. We only caught the proclamation from a distance, but I can tell you that the message about neo-regulators was received with utmost clarity. It couldn't have been Sveen. She should have been destroyed when the massive terminal shut down. That a single Alexandrian to bear witness, presented with an identical figure claiming to be their beloved queen, it is no surprise that they would choose to believe she's alive. What is troubling, however, is their denial that the funeral was held in their honor. It is as if their memories have been erased. Given that the members of Oblivion remain unaffected, that was likely the work of the regulators, but by whose design? Someone smart enough to play at being the Queen of Reason. And that, guys, even if some suspect deception, most of Alexandria will be on her side. We need to find out who she really is. While I agree wholeheartedly, we should avoid drawing more attention than we already have. We must be patient until Oblivion's network turns up a lead, or until our self-proclaimed queen makes her next move. Oh my god. No. What the heck? What do you mean she's still alive? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Meanwhile, in living... Oh no, you're still Or maybe Sphene? Or maybe this is the real Sphene.
Oh, where am I?
What do you mean?
My people. Are they safe?
What is happening?
Why am I?
Is she actually there? Is she no longer like an endless? In fear of death, the people turn to Queen Reborn, their fates to learn. Okay. What? What do you mean? Oh my god. Oh man. The theory, yeah, I'm sure the theory crafting is going wild. Man, okay. I'm surprised people kept that under wraps, but I'm glad. That was so good.